In the studio here, Nolan Baker, Tim Wood, Paige Okorafor watching Liverpool there win and take a 5-point lead at the top of the table. Nolan Baker, I think the thing that stands out for me as an untrained eye, purely just a football fan and a neutral, it looks fun to watch Liverpool but also to play for Liverpool right now. Yeah, I think we're at a point now where everybody within the club and the fans will feel like something special is happening. And I think when looked at some of those breaks and the speed that they can go from at the back or defending to so fast counter-attacking, that reminded me of a Klopp type of team. They've taken that best kind of attribute and continued with it. The rest of it was a very calm, composed, quite frankly, slow game. I thought that was an easy win for Liverpool. I think Villa looked tired. I think when the subs came on the second part of the second half, I thought they had a bit of a rally up. We're not that many really good chances for Aston Villa, and Liverpool were knocking it around. They didn't have to work really hard to create something to win. They didn't have to work really hard to defend, asking questions to keep the lead at 1-0. It worked out to be a very comfortable day for them. And how much credit does Arne Slot take? And how much do we give to what's already an excellent squad of players? Well, it's a great question because I think the balance is where the answer is. What I love about Slot is he's, as you talked about, he's taken this team and he's given him a bit of a more methodical approach. Kind of go through the gears, but kind of grind through the gears. And what I've said about the team that he took over is it's much easier to take over a team and you think about Klopp. He had to get his players thinking, well, this is how we used to play. No, heavy metal all the time. Go forward, fly forward. That's why it took him a while. What I like with Slot is he's like, that's not my style. This is my style. But you're so conditioned to do it that in moments that we need to flick the switch, this team can press, can drive forward, can get all around the pitch because this is who those players are. So what he's done, trying to pull back on the reins a little bit, help them go through the gears, give them a different identity. I think it's been brilliant. He deserves a ton of credit. Is there a weakness? Well, at the moment, they're defending with tremendous determination. Well done. Brilliant. The front players couldn't be in better form, all of them. Darwin Núñez has always been a little bit in and out, but he got his goal today. Everybody else was scoring. I mean, we were saying Alexis McAllister, right? One of my favorite midfield players in the Premier League. He's been kind of quiet. Like for him, it hasn't quite happened yet, but for others in there, I mean, Gravenberch again today. Gravenberch, between doing blocks and a couple of times in the second half when you see him open his legs, because that's what he was brought to the club really to do, is box to box. He brought the ball forward superbly well. So he's done brilliantly well. Jones has been a lot better, improved. Szoboszlai not so much. So I think the midfield can get better, but I feel like the manager's learning all the time. Ibrahim Konate, another player. We talked about the players that have improved at this club. He was outstanding today, Konate. And now him and Virgil van Dijk. And the goalkeeper Keller, I mean, it's all good at the moment for them. It's a great question in terms of weaknesses, right? Because we see it with City, not that this team is yet of City calibre, but we see it with City. As soon as there's a weakness or Phil Foden doesn't seem like he's playing well, just get him off the pitch and bring someone else on who can do the job. And we see that in terms of the squad selection with Slot. He has options. So if someone seems to be a weakness in a team that doesn't have a lot of them, just plop them out, get someone else in and then get the results you want. I just have to ask you though, Lee Dixon did say in commentary, he'd love to know what you felt and what you thought about Kelleher. I've said it all along. I think this is probably the last season we see Kelleher at Liverpool. I mean, there's a lot of not great goalkeepers in the Premier League. He should be a starting goalkeeper in the Premier League. Oh, at what kind of level club? Oh, anywhere in the mid-table, top 10. Yeah, I think he can play there. Hi there, I'm Gary Strongbag, studio host of 1 Hour Sports coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long.